Welcome or welcome back. My name is Jess, and today we have a yoga flow that's going to help deepen your flexibility all over. So, if that sounds good to you, roll out your mat and let's get started. We'll begin in child's pose. So separate the knees, feet come together, walk the hands forward, and forehead comes down and onto the mat. We'll take a few moments to center. So, breathe in through your nose. Exhale, let it go. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. And for today, can we set the intention to come face to face with discomfort and to find some comfort there? When we're improving our flexibility, a lot of the times we're going to have to be uncomfortable. And know that with time, the comfort will come. Breathe in. Exhale, let it out. On the inhale, you can lift your chest, come onto your fingertips. And on the exhale, you'll send your right hand underneath your chest to thread the needle. Have your weight into that right shoulder. Inhale, you'll send your left hand up towards the sky. Exhale, have it come behind your back. And you can find the hip crease. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice stretch through the shoulder. Inhale, you can send your left hand from behind your back and back towards the front of the mat. Inhale, unravel, right hand comes to the front. Exhale, left hand underneath the chest. Thread the needle. Inhale, right hand comes up and over, behind the back, perhaps finding the hip crease. Just focus on the sensations you feel in your left shoulder as it starts to open. Breath in and out. Inhale, you can send your right hand back towards the front of the mat. Unravel, send the left hand towards the front. Lift your bum and come into your tabletop. In tabletop, we'll do some cat-cows. So drop the belly down, look up for cow. Exhale, round the spine into cat. Push the floor away. Inhale, belly drops down. Look up, cow. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the toes, come into cat. Shoulder blades spread away. And then our cat will sway it out from side to side. You can shake your head from side to side if that feels good. Come back towards the center. Return the spine to its neutral position. Walk your hands back. Keep the toes tucked. You can have the heels come together and the knees come together. For toe stand, will help stretch our toes. A lot of the times we're in shoes, right? So, or the tendons can get really tight from being cooped up in your shoes. So, don't feel any kind of way if stretching your toes like this is challenging for you. On the inhale, send your hands up. Interlace the fingers, send the palms towards the ceiling. Keep reaching up. And on the exhale, you'll drop your left elbow down to the side for a tricep stretch. Breathing in and out. Keep sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, send the palms up, reach up. Exhale, second side. Good. Remember to not run from that discomfort. I know your toes might be screaming right now, but you'll work through it. Breath in and out. Inhale, send the hands up. Exhale, we'll circle the wrist down towards our legs. Circle them back up and back down. Excellent. You can untuck your toes, maybe give them a little tap. Nice. Sit back towards your heels again. And we'll stretch out the other side of our feet. So lean back, lift the knees, get them as high as you can. Ooh, there it is. Hold the pose, not your breath. Know that the discomfort is temporary. Hold here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soften all the way down. Nicely done. You can walk your hands forward. Come back into your tabletop. Tuck the toes. Send the hips up and back so you're in down dog. Since it's the first down dog, we'll walk that dog by bending one knee and then switching off to the second. We'll keep pedaling out your feet one at a time. Feeling a nice stretch through the back of your legs. Maybe a little heat in your shoulders. Keep the belly pulled in. Okay, we'll send both of the heels back down towards the ground. Inhale, send your left leg up. For three-legged dog, bend the knee, send the knee towards the sky for scorpion dog. We'll take some hip circles in our scorpion dog, so we'll circle the leg, down and around. Go in the other direction. Nice. You can straighten out the right leg for three-legged dog. Exhale, we'll send it down. Inhale, left leg up. Bend the knee, open the knee towards the ceiling, and send it around. I know when we think of yoga, we typically think about flexibility, but a lot of the times it kind of teaches you some mental lessons, right? Go in the other directions with your knee. Because in order to get flexible, you're going to have to get used to being uncomfortable and getting outside your comfort zone while your body learns to adapt. You can relax, send it back up to three-legged dog. Exhale, drop that leg back down. Walk your hands towards your feet. Nice and easy. And we'll come into forward fold, folding from the hips, and take an elephant walk. Bend one knee and switch it off to the second. Help lengthen out the hamstring. Pull your belly in. Breath in and out. Be still in your elephant walk. Slowly roll it all the way up. One vertebrae at a time. Once you reach the top, you can roll the shoulders back and down, palms face the front. Tadasana. Have the hands come to the low back. You can swivel the toes so that they face like the top corners of the mat. Push your hips forward as much as they'll go. Little bend in the knees, lean back. Breathe in and out. Inhale, back towards the center. Have the feet swivel to face the front. Interlace the hands behind the low back. Roll the shoulders back and down. Open up the chest, chin up. Have the fists go down towards the earth. Keep opening up the chest. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees. Rest your chest onto your legs. Then the fist comes away from your low back. Keep those palms glued together to help protect the shoulders. Allow gravity to do the work for you, to pull the fist down. Nice. Keep breathing in and out of the nose. Remember, it's not about how low your hands go. If you spend a lot of time at the desk, right, hunch forward with your shoulders rounded, this might be a challenging posture for you. But just know that with time, your fist will slowly get closer and closer to the earth, and your shoulders will open up even more. Exhale, send that fist down to your low back. Nice and steady, no rush. Release the hands. Once you reach the low back, back down towards the ground. Separate your feet so that they're as wide as the mat. Exhale, drop your seat all the way down. Come into your yogi squat. On the inhale, we'll send the hips back up to help open the hips even more. Exhale, lower down. Keep pulsing up and down just like that in your yogi squat to warm up your hips. On the inhale, hips come up. Exhale, hips down. Remembering to stay connected with your breath and connected with the movement. Wherever you're at, you can meet me with your hips all the way down in your yogi squat. Right hand comes off to the side on the inside of the right leg. Left arm up. Good. We'll slide the top hand behind the neck. Then inhale, drop the elbow down. Exhale, open. Inhale down. Exhale, open. Exhale down. Inhale, send it up. You can release the hand from behind the low back and then send it behind you for a half bind. Help opening up the thoracic part of the spine. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, send it down. We'll switch. Slide the right hand behind your neck. Exhale, elbow down. Inhale, send it up. Exhale down. Inhale, up. One more round. Exhale down. Inhale, up. Release the hand from behind the neck. Exhale, send it behind your low back. Half bind. Inhale, release. Right hand up. And both hands to heart center. We'll wiggle it out side to side in our yogi squat. Come back to the center. Walk the hands forward. Knees come down into tabletop. Step your right foot in between the hands. Sink the hips down. Nice and low. In our low crescent lunge. Exhale, shift the hips back. Half split. Nice long back and fold. Inhale, return back to your low crescent. Sink the hips down. Nice and low. Left hand stays. Right arm up and over. Maybe arch the back. Lean back so you get deeper into the hips. On your exhale, switch your hands. Nice, yummy stretch through the hip flexors here. Perhaps you want to lean back, get deeper. Beautiful. Have both the hands frame the front foot. Tuck your back toes, send the back knee up. Runner's lunge. Inhale, hips up, back heel comes down, front toes pop up. Wide leg pyramid pose. Fold over that front leg. Good. Try to keep both legs nice and straight. Spine long. It's not about your face reaching your leg. It's about the stretch. Remember, flexibility comes with time and coming face to face with discomfort and sitting in that discomfort and knowing that it's temporary and it'll pass. Return the front toes back down towards the ground. Bend your front knee. Come back into runner's lunge. Left hand stays. Right arm up towards the sky. Low lunge with a twist. Breathe in. Exhale, drop your back knee. Untuck the back toes. Sink the hips down nice and low. On the inhale, back toes come up. Reach back with the top hand. King Arthur with a twist. Keep sinking the hips down. Intense and deep stretch through your quad and your hips here. Breathe in. And out. Send the back foot down towards the ground. Be mindful of your knee. Tuck your back toes. Send the knee up. Runner's lunge. Inhale, hips up. Flex the front foot. Back heel down. Fold from the hips. Wide leg pyramid. Breathe in. Exhale, front toes come down. Walk your hands over to the left. Spin both of the toes so that they face the wide part of the mat. Fold from your hips. Come into your wide-legged fold. Weight is in your toes. Good. Breathing in. Breathing out. From our wide-legged fold, we'll walk the hands towards the back. Spin both of the toes to face the back. So in your wide leg pyramid on the second side. Left toes up. Fold from the hips. See how this side feels to the second. I know on this side for me in particular, it's a little bit more intense. So whenever you practice on your own, you can hold the side that's a little bit less open for longer. So that way it can catch up and you'll be more even. On your exhale, you'll bend your front knee. Okay. Drop the back knee down. Untuck your toes. So you're in your low crescent lunge. Open up the chest. Right hand stays, left arm up and over, side bend. Maybe incorporate a back bend, lean back. Gorgeous breath in. Exhale, switch the hands. Side bend, and maybe a little back bend as well. Nicely done. You can have both the hands frame the front foot, slide your hips back so you're in half split, toes to the sky, nice long spine, and fold. Inhale, bend your front knee, come back into your low crescent, tuck your back toes, send the back knee up, low lunge. Right hand stays, left arm up, low lunge with a twist. Breathe in. Exhale, drop the back knee down, untuck the back toes, sink the hips nice and low. Inhale, back foot comes up, reach with your top hand, pull it in. King Arthur with a twist. Remember to keep the hips sinking down. Nice quad stretch and hip stretch here. Soften the face, relax the jaw. Breathe in and out. Release the back toes, careful with the knee. Okay, tuck your back toes, send the back knee up. Inhale, hips back, back heel comes down, wide leg pyramid. Nice long back, take a fold. Maybe see if it feels a little bit different than when you attempted the first time. Breath in and out. Drop the front toes, or your left toes down. Walk your hands to the right. So you're back in your wide-legged fold. You can send your hands in between your legs. Drop the crown of the head down. Get a little deeper in your fold. Remembering to bend from the hips. Good. Breath in and out. You can walk your hands so they're back underneath your face. Walk the hands towards the front. Spin the toes towards the front. Back foot steps forward so that you're in your wide-legged fold. Separate the feet so that they're as wide as the mat. Exhale, sit it down. Yogi squat. We'll wiggle it out. Side to side. Open the hips up. Okay, come back to the center. Have the hands behind you. Sit on your bum. Have the feet come together. So you're in butterfly. Grab your ankles with your hands. Pull the chest through. Exhale and take that fold. Close down the eyes if that feels good. We'll be here for quite a few breaths. If you don't think you're as flexible as you'd like to be, that's okay. I wasn't that flexible when I started yoga either. I couldn't touch my toes. A lot of stretches felt very, very challenging for me. But I was persistent and consistent. And I didn't shy away from the discomfort. Because on the other side of discomfort is usually change. And just because change is uncomfortable, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. You can pay attention to your hips and the way they feel. Maybe they even differ from side to side. I feel a little bit more discomfort in my left as opposed to my right. And my left leg is floating a little bit higher than the other side. Okay. On your exhale, you'll walk your hands to the left. Keep staying nice and low in your butterfly. Breathe in. Exhale, walk it to the other side. Turn back to the center. Inhale, hands up. You can slide the hands underneath the knees. Knees come together. Nice and steady. Separate the feet so that they're as wide as the mat. And switch the knees out from side to side. Good. Drop the knees over to the left. Okay, we're going to work on some mobility and active flexibility in our deer pose. Hands in front of the left leg. Pick up your back leg as high as you can. Exhale, drop it down. Woo! I feel that all through my backside, not gonna lie. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, come down. Now, if you want to level it up, you'll pick up that leg and see if you can step it forward in front of the left. Good. Step it back on the exhale. Pick it up, hover it, or step forward. Thanks, wherever you're at, step it back. One more round, pick it up, stay there, or come forward. Beautiful. Take it back. Swap the legs to the other side. Same deal. Active flexibility on this side. Hands in front of that right leg. Inhale. Pick up the back leg. Drop it down. Inhale, pick it up. You can continue to hover or step it forward. Exhale. Put it down. Inhale, pick it up. Hover or step forward. Good. Exhale, send it back. One more round. Inhale up. Step it forward. Exhale, set it back down. You can windshield wiper your legs so that you're facing the front of your mat again. Hands come out and slowly roll all the way onto your back. And pick up your knees, send them into your chest. Place your hands onto your knees, pull them in towards your underarms, and push them away. Knees come together. Pull them back towards the underarms. Keep circling out your knees. Nice big hip circles. Reverse the direction. Return the knees to neutral. You can take goalpost arms by your side. Exhale, drop the knees to the right. Supine twist. Inhale, knees to the center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, knees come back towards the center. Straighten out your left leg. Hug your right knee in. On the inhale, you'll straighten the right leg. Pull it towards the face. Point or flex your toes. Remember to keep your left hip down. Breathe in. Exhale, you can release that leg. Hug the left knee in. Nice squeeze. Straighten out the leg. Pull it towards the face. Breathe in. Breathe out. Remember to point or flex that foot. On your exhale, you can drop that leg back down towards the ground. Bend both of your knees. Send the soles of the feet up towards the sky. Take a happy baby. Grab the outside of the feet or your ankles. Low back stays on the mat. You can be still or rock it out. Come back to the center if you're swaying. Release the feet or the ankles. Hug both the knees in towards the chest. Take your forehead to your knees. Give yourself a big credit for showing up today and doing the best that you can. Release the feet as wide as the mat. Hands come off to the side. For Savasana, you can close the eyes. If you'd like, you can put one hand on the heart and the other one on the belly. Inhale, fill the belly with air, let it rise. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, let it out. Another breath in. Exhale, let it go. You can continue to take belly breaths like that if you'd like, or you can return back to your natural way of breathing. Relax your face, relax the jaw. Allow any thoughts to drift in and out. Let any noise fade away into the background. We can start to wake ourselves from Savasana by wiggling the fingers and toes. You can shake the head from side to side. Reach the arms up and over the head, take a morning stretch. Stretch end to end. Hug the knees back into the chest. Rock side to side. When you're ready, roll to either your left or right. And push yourself into easy seat. Once you're there, you can sit up tall, roll those shoulders back and down. Take the hands to heart center, close the eyes. I thank you so much for sharing your energy with me today. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Nicely done. How do you feel? Okay, let me know if you like this class. Let me know if you like long classes like this or shorter classes. If you have any requests for any classes or how-to videos or anything yoga related, let me know and I'll try to make it for you as soon as I can. Like, comment, subscribe, all of the things, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.